Hey everybody, this is Matt, and I want to share with you an exciting game that you can play with your students as a group. They can do it individually, or you can just use it as an instructional tool as well. It's called Baamboozle. Love games where you can get students highly engaged and excited. So Baamboozle is a free website, and in fact, if you go to baamboozle.com, you can set up a free account. The free account is going to allow you to make your own games, play up to 4 teams, which will make sense here in just a minute, and then upload a certain amount of images, and then also play with 24 questions, no more than that. Baamboozle Plus does give you some other additional features that you may want to take into consideration. So what you do is you go and you create a free account. Once you create that account, then you can start playing the game. So as you can see right up here, I can have a tab for where my games are, where I can make my own game. I have my likes, so games that I've liked. I also have folders and other games. So let's check a look at how you can play existing games. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to search through and I'm going to look for second grade. Okay, and it will filter through things. And as you can see right here is the quiz. Now, once I go ahead and I create this, I'll open up this quiz. I have 3 different ways that I can go through and play this. The first is a slideshow. So this sort of reminds me of PowerPoint in the sense of you can toggle through each card right here. You can double click for it to reveal the answer. And so it's a great study tool, great instructional tool for students. So you could do direct instruction right here with this tool. And then you can say, all right, well, let's get out of this and let's have you do the study cards. So you can click on study, and each student can get their own access to this website. So you just share this link and they can go through and they can study these. So write, what is the verb? Oh, it's wrote. Okay, I got that right. Do, what's the correct word? No, I didn't get it right. And so it will keep track of your score right here. So that's study mode. The one thing that I love, and I used to do this all the time with my students when I was in the classroom, was playing a Jeopardy type of game. So I'm going to go on here. Remember, you have up to 4 teams that you can select and up to 24 questions you can pull from the question bank. And what's great about this is that games are never the same. They pull different questions. They put them in different orders. And so you can even choose the different options right here on, and these are some of the plus features, but there is also a timer. So if you want a timer, you can also turn the timer on right here. You can do a pass button, which is kind of cool. And you could even change how wrong answers affect the game. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it as a basic game, quiz only. So team 1 right up here will go first, and you can actually click on this this item where you can change the name of the team. So I'm going to change it to Spartans and Titans and hit OK. Spartans up there first, and here's the question. So you can ask this question to your students. You can have them check if they got it right, and then say, OK. Now, students aren't using their devices to respond. So that makes it a little bit different than Kahoot and makes it different than quizzes and things like that. But this could be a great tool to use, especially if you're doing Zoom or Google Meet types of setups, or if you're in the classroom. It's great to have students talking and communicating with one another. In fact, I was just in a 3rd grade classroom not too long ago where they were using this as a math review for a math lesson that they were doing. So really neat. So how do you create your own? Well, if you simply go to My Games and then you click on Make a Game, you can put in the title of your game right here. So I'm going to call this Matt's Sample Game. Okay. And then I have to give it a description. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the game. And when I make the game, you're going to see right here, I have a question, and then I'll also have my answer and point value. So what color is the sky? And then I'm going to say blue. And then I'm going to make it worth either 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 points. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Now I can keep going through and adding more and more cards. The whole idea is to keep adding and adding more lessons as possible. Now, you also have this where it says multiple question types. That is a Baamboozle Plus feature. So really, right now, just having a question and answer, that's for the free version. So really great tool that you can use in your classrooms. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you can use it with your students, whether you're in face-to-face or remote learning situation.